turn of the year has brought a turn in fortunes for AFC Rushden Diamonds. The Northern Premier League Midlands basement club find themselves in a 3-match winning run after previously collecting just one victory before New Year's Day. But Coventry Sphinx also arrive at Hayden Road on a high after a dramatic victory at Coventry Town last weekend, boosting their own survival hopes. This is the very definition of a 6-pointer, and you'll find the best of the action right here with commentary from Liam Cook, coverage sponsored by Cahill Contractors. Coventry Sphinx's 3-2 victory at Pack Meadow came at a price, with captain Callum Woodward picking up a questionable red card, resulting in a 3-match suspension after a failed appeal. The skipper's absence results in the only change from the commendable performance at Kozel, as Jack Downs returns for a ban of his own and slots into midfield alongside DeMulder and Castellano. Matty Shipman's brace 7 days ago makes him a prime target for the Diamonds back line. He's supported once again by Redhead and Harrow. Lewis Guest captains the Sky Blue and White ahead of what is set to be his 300th Sphinx appearance next week. AFC Rushden Diamonds revival has been spectacular if unexpected. The home side's 3-match winning run reducing the safety deficit to just 4 points. Victory today could even see the Diamonds off the bottom of the table. Player manager Michael Harriman makes 2 changes from Saturday's 3-2 victory at home to Boldmere, and it's hardly surprising Fraser Corden is not one of them. The forward single-handedly wrapping up a hat-trick wins with a hat-trick of his own. He retains his starting berth alongside Luke Emery. Goalkeeper George Rose is recalled to the squad in the absence of Ben Heath, who kept Rushden's only clean sheet of the season against Sutton Coldfield last Tuesday, while centre-back Jarvis Wilson replaces Luca Purse.
Today we remember one of our friends who was a club man from the days when we were Rushden Town FC. Through the days of Rushden Diamonds, where Richard was a friendly, welcoming face and a colleague in recent years. Richard Denny would attend our games at AFC Rushden Diamonds and watch the progress of our reborn club. We lost him, sadly passed, some weeks back, and we'd like to have a minute's applause for him. But before we do that, we also remember Eddie Ball, who was another regular supporter of Rushden, who lived but a stone's throw from Hayden Road as a boy in Hove Road and kept his support until his recent passing. Let us remember them with the applause they deserve from all of you. Thank you.
Spinto with ball in hand. Guest header. Shipman receives a spike little shirt ball from Harriman. With a square for Tyler Haddow, who's just behind him. He has space in front. Races over to the left and collects Redhead. Sharp force back. But opens the door for Redhead again. Lovely back heel. Finley Sharp looking for a route in from the left hand side. Ball by Redhead, cannons off a white shirt. And they'll try again from the left. Sharrock, Shipman calling for it. It's towards Tyler Haddow. And a dangerous header out by Harriman. It will be a corner. For a moment, you didn't know whether that ball was heading into his own net. Emery nods across. As far as Sharrock on the edge of the box. Half volley away. And then nods it straight to Downs, and now Matty Shipman with 3 Russian defenders in front of him has got a job to do here. Drifts to the left hand side, covered up by Wilson. Steps into the box. It's a high one towards Tyler Haddow, right in front of goal. Didn't get the right connection. A clean contact with his head, and it would have been 1-0 Sphinx. Jack Downs in for the suspended Callum Woodward today. Back to Sharrock. Rolls it along the line to Jack Downs. Step in by Tago. Castellano on to Shark. Shark's delivery and brought down well by Rose, with Tyler Haddow home to beat into the punch mid-air. So the throw halfway into Russian territory on the left, taken by Sharrock. Shipman. Haddow waiting for it in the area, trying to find his way for a sea of white bundled over, but got the ball away to Downs before he did. Redhead. Rushden told to stop the cross. They couldn't, but the goalkeeper could. Smothers it at the near post there, George Rose. And George Rose punts it into the danger zone again. Emery nods it back. Johnson looks to return to Emery only as far as Edgingwele. Now Shipman. Redhead takes it over. There's a little gap in the back line, and he threads it through for Tyler Haddo. It's beyond Tago. Haddo trying to poke it past the goalkeeper. Well saved. Redhead over the goalkeeper, but over the crossbar. Rose stood his ground. He was able to deflect the ball away from his net. Redhead tried the cheeky chip, but his luck wasn't in. Rushden getting their orders from the dugout. Waiting to march into the box from the edge. High one by Inman. Follows, sees it coming, but it bounces onto the roof of the net. Quick run through of the half-time scores from the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands in a moment. This net's passage of play. Shot, so I'm looking for Matty Shipman. And slip through for Shipman now by Demora. It's Matty Shipman stuck with the leg. Less than a minute into the second half. The Rushden Diamonds goalkeeper called into action, and George Rose stopping Shipman from opening the scoring. From Pinto. Harriman passes onto the chest. Midfield announced with Tago, looking to play for an early opportunity for Wilson. Trying to put it through the legs of Keelan. Follows a tame effort from a great position. Wilson to Tago. Wayward cross from the number 2. Castellano, Guest waiting at the far post. Header across by Guest. Redhead on the volley, slices wide to the top corner. Demolder, a strong performance once again, replaced by his fellow Solihull Moors youngster for his first Sphinx appearance, Leo Wood. Ungwe is returning to the field and is invited straight back onto the pitch. Parity restored in the numbers game as it remains 0-0 on the score sheet with just 20 minutes to go. Redhead. Shorrock back to Redhead. Creates some separation. Rolls onto the edge of the box. Jack Downs back to Redhead. Redhead to strike. Can't keep it down. Jack Redhead carving his way through the Rushden back line. Couldn't provide the finish to match. Across the penalty area, Edgingwele has to head it away momentarily. O'Neill trying to escape the grasp of Jack Downs. Runs into Redhead. Finds not sure now. Corden, who scored a hat-trick last week, hasn't had a sniff today. Stopped by Edgingwele, and now the counter is on. Shipman nods it through to Tyler Hanna, who couldn't bring it down. Harriman nods it away from him. Thrown to the feet of Cord. Pinto, low drive into the box. Johnson couldn't bring it to feet. Cleared as far as O'Neill. Now Pinto. Corden through to Pinto again. And a diving header by Edgingwele. He had to get that right. Johnson was lurking menacingly behind him. Shorrock. Shipman nods it on. It's headed out of the penalty area as far as Castellano. Edgingwele finds the chest of Shipman. Trying to keep the ball away from Wyatt. He did get the shot away, but there was no power behind it. That would have been one of the most spectacular goals of the season from Shipman if he pulled that off. Heading towards last chance saloon here. Less than 4 minutes of normal time to go. Sphinx with this free kick to be taken by Alfonso Castellano. It's coming in all the way, and Rose had to punch that clear. Edgingwele keeps it alive. Jack Downs. Crossing opportunity for the midfielder. Charged down. It was such a tense, even affair. It would be unlucky for either team to lose this. Castellano trying to ensure that Rushden do. Castellano. And headed wide by Matty Shipman. That was the moment. That was the chance. The Sphinx's star striker.
Seconds, Biggs!
Thrown in. Guesses up there. It's nodded across by, it was Johnson. Shot caught short by Wyatt. But Luke Downs ensures the cross goes no further, and Jack Downs hoops it away from inside his own box. Tado. Floating it left for Ungwa. Percy trying to keep Ungwa at bay as he receives it on the left. Miguel Ungwa. Wood also there trying to keep him away. Sliding on Ungwa. Runs into the path of Castellano. It's still alive here for Rushden across the face of goal. Is it? No, it's gathered in the near post by Keelan Fallows. And immediately Fallows tries to get it away and gets the free kick. As Ethan Johnson blocks the attended clearance for Fallows. George Rose, the Rushden goalkeeper, one more time. Sending it down the park, but Castellano fires it over the back line. Shipman chasing it, as is Rose. It's gathered by George Rose. And he's in no rush to take it. And the referee ends this relegation 6-pointer, and it ends up being a 1-pointer for both AFC Rushden Diamonds and Coventry Sphinx.
There you go, the final score, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Coventry Sphinx
Neither deserved to lose.
The attendance this afternoon at Hayden Road for double nickel, 455. Thank you everyone for your support. Please join us in this coming Tuesday evening, the 6th of February, Diamonds' next game, a home match here at Hayden Road. It will be Corn at AFC Rushden Diamonds. Kickoff at 7:45 p.m. this coming Tuesday evening. Thank you everyone for your attendance today. Drive home safely. Good night everyone.
Undefeated. Final score in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands. AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Coventry Sphinx 0.